Hello my lovely people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jane. If this is the first time that you are seeing me, thank you so much for stopping by. My return subscribers, I love you. I have to put this here because of my hand. This is putting pain in my hand where I had the surgery. So my people, did you guys hear that Elon Musk went to Burkina Faso? He went to Burkina Faso. You guys didn't hear. They say he's been calling from behind. He wants to come and bring his Tesla company over to Burkina Faso, and they keep telling him that, hey, Oga, it's not in our hand to give you that authority to come and open this here. I think it will be the best thing for you to come and see the president. When you see the president, that's the only person that have the right to. God, what God cannot do, it does not exist. So the man came. They said it was around 12 midnight. He came without his entourage, with nothing. He just came, greeted Mr. President Abraham Traoré, and he said, I just want us to see, I am ready to put Burkina Faso on top of the world. I am ready to build the first, put Burkina Faso as the first African country that will have the Tesla in here. Abraham listened and folded his hand. I can see him folding his hands and just be tapping on the chair like this. Said, okay, go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead, I'm listening. So after he finished, he said, okay, after all that, then what is next? That's what everybody said until they come at the end to take everything. The man went inside his pocket and just brought a big folder where they have arranged everything that they will go and hand over to Burkina Faso president, that will make him start jumping up and down. Hey, they're about to make us go global. They're about to bring a Tesla here. You forgot that Tesla is from America. They crazy. So when they finished, he brought a folder. He put it on the table. He said, open it and see the offer. President Abraham Traoré did not touch the thing. I guess he just did like this, and he'd be like, go ahead, sir, whatever it is that you are saying. After he finished writing, the man said, thank you and no thank you. We're not interested. Did you see the young guys that are building so? He was shocked. So, oh, you already have people that are building. So he started naming what they would collect for him to do all that, including their minerals, including their land, including their whatever. Abraham is like, they just say it like they're not going to gain anything from it. Oh, well, we are not interested. They said after he finished all that, Yeah.
He flew in with no cameras, no press, and no public schedule. He thought a quiet meeting would be enough. He thought his name and money would impress. But what he got was a reality he never expected. Elon Musk tried to buy into Africa. But President Ibrahim Traoré reminded him that dignity isn't for sale. It was just past midnight in Ouagadougou when the jet touched down. No flag, no logos, only the whisper among airport staff. That's Elon Musk's plane. The billionaire had made it clear, no media, no welcome party, no photos. He had come in secret, not for show, not for politics, but for something he thought would be simple, a business deal. For months, Musk's global team had been scouting Africa quietly, not just for lithium and rare minerals, but for markets. New places to sell electric cars and expand his Tesla empire. But in one country, they hit a wall: Burkina Faso. Because every time his team reached out to local authorities, they were told the same thing: you'll have to speak to the president directly. So Musk decided to come himself. It won't take long, he told his aide. This is Africa. They'll take the offer. He didn't even bring his main legal team. He didn't bring press. Because he thought his name was enough. He thought Ibrahim Traoré would be like the others. eager to shake hands, smile for photos, and sign billion-dollar deals. But what Musk didn't know was that this time the meeting wouldn't go the way he planned. At 7 a.m., in a quiet conference room inside a government compound, Traoré entered with no jacket, no notes, and no translator, just himself. Musk stood up and smiled. Traoré nodded politely. They shook hands, one firm, one cold, and the room went silent. Musk leaned in and said, "I'm here to offer you something that will change your country." Traoré leaned back and replied, "That's what they always say," before asking for everything. The mood changed instantly, and the meeting, the one that was never supposed to be made public, was about to become a moment the world would never forget. Elon Musk leaned forward, confident. He placed a sleek black folder on the table, opened it, and slid a printed offer across to President Ibrahim Traoré. "We want to build Africa's first full-scale Tesla plant. Right here. Factories, jobs, infrastructure. It'll put Burkina Faso on the global map overnight." Traoré didn't even touch the folder. He looked at Musk for a moment, calm, unreadable, then asked, "And in return?" Musk smiled. "Favorable tax rules, long-term leases for land, and access to local minerals. Of course, we'll make sure you get credit for bringing Tesla to Africa." He said it like he was doing the president a favor, like this wasn't about profit, like this wasn't about control. But Traoré didn't smile back. Instead, he asked, "Did you speak with our engineers? The young ones building EV bikes in Bobo Dioulasso?" Musk blinked. Number Y didn't know there were serious players here already. Traoré nodded slowly. Then he pulled a small tablet from his pocket and tapped it once. A video began to play. A local Burkina Faso company assembling electric vehicles from recycled parts, designed by engineers under 30. He handed the tablet to Musk. "Before you came here, they were already building the future." Musk tried to laugh politely. "I admire that, truly. But let's be honest. Africa needs scale. We're talking billions. We can take this 10 steps ahead." Then he paused, looked Traoré in the eye. "I'm offering $1 billion in investment, cash. Think what that could do for your country." The room went silent. For a moment, Traoré said nothing. Then he leaned forward, resting both hands on the table. And very softly he said, "Mr. Musk, you came here thinking Africans are waiting for someone to bring them light. But what you didn't realize is that we already have fire." Musk's smile disappeared. The air turned heavy. "So you're turning it down?" he asked, unsure now. Traoré's voice didn't rise. It was still calm, but sharper now. "I didn't say no. I said Africa first. If you want to work with us, work under us, not over us. And if that's a problem," he paused, "then maybe you're in the wrong room." Musk sat back, stunned. He had walked into that room expecting to make a deal in minutes. But now he realized something. This meeting wasn't about signing contracts. This was about something he couldn't buy. Respect. And for the first time in years, Elon Musk didn't feel like the richest man in the room. The room was quiet now. Musk shifted in his seat. The confidence he had walked in with was slipping away. He leaned forward again and said, more softly this time, "Mr. President, just between us, this deal is good for both sides. You'll be remembered as the man who brought Tesla to West Africa." Traoré didn't move. "You already said that." Musk cleared his throat. "Also, I would appreciate it if no one takes any photos today. No recordings. I want to keep this meeting private." He looked at the aides standing by the door, but Traoré lifted his hand. "Actually, I already asked my team to film." Musk froze. "You what?" Traoré stood up calmly, walked to a shelf in the corner of the room, and pointed to a small camera, almost invisible. "It's for the record. You wanted a secret deal. I wanted a public memory." Musk's face hardened. I didn't come here to be embarrassed. Then maybe you should have come with humility, Traore replied. There was a long silence. Then Traore walked back to the table and said, You fly across oceans thinking Africa is waiting for you. But we're not children, and we're not cheap. We have people, we have power, and more importantly, we have pride. Musk leaned back, defensive now. I've done more for the planet than anyone alive. And yet, Traore said sharply, you flew all the way here to stop a small African company from rising. You came not to help, but to replace. Musk didn't answer. His hands were folded now. His voice had gone quiet. Outside the meeting room, word had already begun to spread. A young staffer in the hallway had overheard the words Tesla and rejected. Within an hour, the news had leaked to local journalists. Elon Musk flew to Ouagadougou. He was turned away. No footage had been released yet, but the camera was still rolling. And Traore wasn't finished. He looked Musk in the eye and said, You are welcome to visit. You are welcome to learn. But you will not walk into this land thinking your money makes you king. Then he added one final sentence. If you want to be part of Africa's future, you will have to kneel to the people, not step on them. That moment, that sentence, was captured perfectly by the camera. And in just a few hours, the world would see it. Elon Musk stood up slowly. His billion-dollar deal had just been rejected. Not with shouting, not with anger, but with calm rejection and quiet fire. He adjusted his jacket, looked around the room, and forced a smile. Thank you for your time, Mr. President. I understand your position. But his voice had changed. Gone was the confidence. Gone was the charm. He looked at the camera one last time and said, Please, don't publish this. Traore didn't smile. He didn't blink. He simply answered, It's not mine to hide. It belongs to the people now. Musk walked toward the door. As he passed Traore's security team, no one bowed, no one moved. They watched him like he was just another visitor, not the world's richest man. When he stepped outside, the heat hit him harder than the silence in the room. His team was waiting near the cars. No press, no cameras. But something had changed, because across the street, a young man with a phone had just snapped a photo. And within seconds, it was online. Elon Musk spotted leaving Burkina Faso government office, looking disappointed. Within 30 minutes, Twitter and TikTok in West Africa lit up. Did Traore reject Musk? Why did he come in secret? Was he trying to buy his way in? The photo went viral, even before the video leaked. And Musk? He sat quietly in the back of his car, no tweet, no comment, just silence. Because for the first time in years, his name wasn't enough. Back inside, Traore stood by the window. He watched the convoy drive away and turned to his aide. They never come just to invest. They come to control the ground under our feet. The aide nodded. Do we release the footage? Traore paused for a moment. Then he said, Not yet. Let them deny it first. Then we'll let the world see what really happened. That evening, news reached France, and the US global media tried to call Musk's team. No response. Africa, however, was already awake. Young people began flooding social media with posts like, Traore turned down $1 billion and chose his people. Burkina Faso is not for sale. Africa first, always. But the biggest twist was still coming, because while the world debated what happened behind closed doors, Traore was preparing to do the one thing Musk begged him not to: release the full footage. The next morning, Burkina Faso woke up to a storm. No wind, no rain, just truth and video. The government released a 2-minute clip titled, For the Record. It opened with Elon Musk's voice, clear and confident. I'm offering $1 billion in investment. Then it cut to Traore's reply, Africa first. We're building our future already. If you want to help, you don't lead, you follow. The clip ended with the moment Musk asked not to be filmed, and Traore's soft, deadly response. It belongs to the people now. The video exploded. Within 10 minutes, it had been reposted across West Africa. In 30 minutes, it was trending in Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. In 1 hour, worldwide. Even major international news stations couldn't ignore it anymore. Elon Musk humiliated in Burkina Faso. African president turns down billion-dollar deal. Traore's calm refusal sends global message. On social media, African youth came alive. People wrote, "This is what leadership looks like." Elon wanted a factory. Traore gave him a lesson. Africa is not a backup plan. Hashtags exploded. War Africa. First. Traore vs Musk. We're not for sale. Burkina strong. Dignity over dollars. In Silicon Valley, reporters surrounded Tesla's HQ. Musk's PR team refused to comment. Some sources close to him said he was shocked by the backlash. But it was too late, because the footage had reached more than just Africans. It reached the world's conscience. And it flipped the usual script. For once, an African leader wasn't begging. He was standing. Back in Ouagadougou, local news followed up with the engineers Traore had mentioned. They showed young Burkinabe tech teams welding frames, testing solar panels, building small EVs in dusty workshops. They interviewed one 22-year-old who said, "We're not waiting for Elon Musk. We're already doing the work. He's just late." That line went viral too. People began printing it on t-shirts. One artist painted it on a wall beside a portrait of Traore with folded arms, and the caption, "We don't need saviors. We need space to build." And Elon Musk? He stayed silent. His silence spoke louder than his offer, because the world now saw the one thing billionaires fear most: rejection. From a man they thought would be easy to buy. It was late afternoon in Ouagadougou. Thousands had gathered outside the National Assembly, not because of a protest, not for a celebration, but for a speech. President Ibrahim Traore had called for a national address. Not in a suit, not behind glass. He stood on a simple platform, wearing his olive green fatigues, dust still on his boots. No bodyguards behind him, just the people. The video had already changed the story. But now, Traore was ready to speak the truth, out loud for all to hear. The crowd was silent as he stepped to the mic. Then he said, "Some of you saw the video. Yes, he came. Yes, he offered money. But what I saw was not investment. I saw control dressed as help." The crowd murmured. He continued, "They send planes. They send smiles. But behind the handshakes are strings. I don't hate Elon Musk, but I hate the belief that Africa is waiting for someone else to save it." The silence deepened. Then came the words that would be quoted for years. "We are not poor. We are robbed. We are not behind. We are blocked. We are not waiting. We are building on our terms." The crowd erupted. From the back, a group of university students began to chant, "Africa first! Africa first!" Traore held up his hand. "Don't clap for me," he said. "Clap for every young African welding metal in a hot workshop, for every girl designing code by candlelight, for every farmer who dreams bigger than his land allows." He stepped back from the mic, looked across the sea of faces, and said, "Let this be the last time anyone flies in thinking Africa will kneel." Then he turned, walked off the stage. No bodyguards in front, no security in his path. The people opened space for him, not because of fear, but because of respect. That night, the speech was broadcast across the continent, and one moment stood above the rest. We are not poor. We are robbed. And now, we're taking it back. In the days that followed, local EV startups across Africa reported a surge in support. Burkina Faso's tech engineers received new grants from African donors. Artists painted murals with the quote, "You don't lead us with money. You walk beside us with respect." And Elon Musk? He returned home quietly. No tweet, no press release, just silence. Because this time, he hadn't walked into a boardroom. He had walked into a continent that knows its worth, and it had said, no.
This one sweets me well. This one made me laugh well. This one was so... This one was just... It was anybody that would watch this one. It's so sweet. Oga, why didn't you go to Nigeria where they have Boko Haram? Where they're not controlling any terrorism? Just go over there and build whatever it is. They will hand it over to you in a platter of gold, but not with Abraham Traore, because what? Abraham Traore is not a puppet. Abraham Traore has seen a lot and denied and refused to get it. So if you think because you're coming to give him Tesla, you're coming to build Tesla, you're coming to collect their land, you're coming to do this, you're coming to take their mineral, and he will jump because... Sorry, sir. Because everything that you are looking is right there in the African continent. He said, sir, if you want to come and work with us, you have to be loyal. You have to come and negotiate with us. But you cannot come and step on top of us. So what is it about this Abraham? Man, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord, that I am alive in my own lifetime that this is happening. I am so grateful. I am so happy. So Abraham, continue what you are doing. God will be with you. God will protect you after they finish. And the man said, I hope you didn't record though. You had it. I hope this is just between me and you and stuff. He said, oh, before you said that, I told my people to record so that I can have evidence of what is going. So the man opened his eyes and be like, are you for real? Please, can you not bring it out? So he was so as the man was going, somebody saw him and took a picture of him and posted it out there. Who born monkey? So he left so ashamed. He left disappointed the same way they're about to demote him from being the CEO of Tesla. They demoted him in Burkina Faso. A young 36-year-old put him down like garbage that he is. He said, yeah, you have money. Yeah, you can buy judges, you can buy presidents, you can buy House of Rep, you can buy anything that you want to buy. But you see this Burkina Faso place, you cannot buy us. We are unbuyable. That's it. It's just that simple. If all African leaders can behave like this man, there's nothing they can do. They won't have any choice than to just come and start all over again, to negotiate and know that Africans, they have woken up. A place where you guys just said the aid that we give them, which I'm happy. I am very, very happy that you guys stopped the aid. Because if you don't stop the aid, these people will not wake up. If you don't stop the aid, they won't know what to do for their people. So I'm glad you guys stopped the aid. That one made me happy. Stop it. And as you guys stop the aid, they will stop some of the other stuff that they give you guys too. The things that you get for free, the things that you come from behind to steal, they will stop it too. So I support everything that you guys are giving for free. Stop it so they can stop their own. So you guys stop giving a lot of people visa. Very soon they will tell your embassies to close and get the hell out of their countries. That's just how it's going to be. Because hey, the same way that you're a president of your country, whoever you are, the same way that you're a president of your country, you make your rule. That's the same way African continent on each country that they are president in their own country. Only if they have sense enough to know that they are here to work for their people. Guess what? Ghanaian president has finally woken up and said, either you follow the rule of what is going to happen here is about to change. Don't have heart attack because of what is about to happen. Guess where else they will try to go now? They will try to go to Ghana. And guess what? The Ghanaian president, what I am seeing, I am liking. What I am seeing, I am liking. So I saw this Elon Musk. I said, I have to bring this one because a lot of people would like to hear it. That the richest man on earth, went to Africa, one of the African small country, to said, let me come and bring your a place and put it in the map of the world so people would know that you have arrived. And he said, no, thank you. We are not interested. So I saw it. I thought I'd bring it out here so you guys can see it, so you guys can share this video, so you guys can give this video a thumbs up because of Abraham, not because of me, because some of you don't care about me, but just give it a thumbs up because of Abraham, because of how much you love Abraham, and continue to pray for him. But whether you like me or you don't like me, I love you. I don't like you. I love you from my heart. And it's by force. It's by force that I love you. I must show you love. Whether you like it or not, I must show you love. I love you. The love is in my heart, swimming. May God bless you guys. I love you guys from my heart to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.